What's up, you fucking scumbags? We back, baby!
Mask off. Let's go, bro. Let's go. These motherfuckers.
Ready, baby. I'm ready.
They're not
Look,
ready.
I came prepared.
They're not ready, bro.
I came prepared. I'm ready for a fight. Let's go.
Man, all I gotta say is, bro, welcome to the 2021-2022 Scumbag Fantasy Football League of America.
Let's go, baby. And we got what a year in store. And first thing we're going to talk about is the draft recap.
We got it.
Which we had quite a bit go down. First and foremost, we went from 12 to 10 on the day of. Can you give us an explanation on what happened there, boss?
Yes.
I mean,
yes, I
that
can.
was quite the kicker.
Yes.
It seemed like you got yourself all prepared for a 10-man league. You just wanted to leave it as an advantage and not tell everybody till day of.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. You're seeing as though I went 1-10 last year. Yeah.
You needed some kind of
I needed some kind of advantage. No, the truth of the matter is we were bringing back Dave Vasquez, okay? Who, he's a big Falcon fan, best friends with Big Mike. And, last minute he says, I can't make it, right? So now we're scrambling to get one more person. So we scramble and we get James Villara, who is friends with Rich and Connor, and everybody knows James. He's like the sweetest guy, right? So nice.
Okay.
So then, I bring him on and he's like, yeah, I want to be a part of it. He's like, but I won't be there. So I'm going to have somebody draft for me. And I was like, I mean, if 12 was really a big deal, we would have made it happen. But Talisha calls on the fucking day of and says, I can't make it. And I said, well, then you can't be in the draft. And she says, well, that's some bullshit. Well, I said, sorry. I said, sorry, Cocoa Butter. Sorry, it doesn't work that way. So it was easy to cut Talisha. It was easy to cut James. So we're at 10, baby. And the second year in a row, except this year it's 10 with no Chris. Okay? So there's a big deal.
So no quitters this year?
No quitters. Well, I don't know.
We'll see.
Based on the way these guys drafted, Norm, I don't know if they're going to make it till the end of the fucking season, to be honest with you, bro.
Hey, man. Well, we're going to miss you, Telly. But at least she's still involved in the chat. She's still talking that shit. So
yeah.
Let's go.
She's like, the fly on the wall that just can't stop talking shit. Hey, man.
All right, man. Well,
hey, just so you know, we're about to get right into the thick of things.
Let's go.
Draft recap. Bro, we're starting with the team that Angel always talks about, man, that this guy is some kind of professional. He's got this cute little fucking stupid name, Cobra Kyler, bro. This is Mike Biddle's team, bro. Let's do a little quick recap, man. How do you think he drafted, bro?
Well, look, I mean, I'm kind of rating people not 1 through 10 this year because that's so hard to pinpoint who's going to be at the top or at the bottom. But honestly, after the draft, I have my top category, my bottom category, and then the in-betweens that can kind of go either way. Cobra Kyler, right off the bat, to me, had one of the best drafts, in my opinion.
I would agree.
If you look, I mean, he had Christian McCaffrey fall to him.
At 2.
And then he gets DK Metcalf, Justin Jefferson, and DJ Moore. I mean, this trio of receivers is going to be an absolute slaughterhouse. And
Lethal.
then you throw in Kyler Murray, the Cobra Kyler, and then he jumps in with the sneakiest pick of the league. I mean, at the time, no one knew where Gus Edwards was going to go. People were thinking maybe the 8th or 9th. That's where I thought maybe he might fall. Maybe moved up a couple rounds. And we didn't know what was going to happen. It was all speculation whether he was going to be out for a season. But, I mean, if you watched the video, you pretty much knew he was going to be done. He did his research, and he still got great value at round 6 with Gus Edwards. So his team is looking stacked right now.
Yeah, I agree, man. I mean, he did do great with his running back depth with Damian Harris. James Conner. We'll see what happens with Chase Edmonds down there. He's got Deshaun Watson as his backup. But if Deshaun gets traded, he's entered number one, and he's not a bad quarterback. So kudos to Biddle, who always has a good draft, and really, I really think he cheated in a way. We hired his girl to be our Vanna White, and little did you know, she drugged the entire fucking league. 50% of the league was eating mushroom-infused chocolate, bro, during the draft. So, I mean,
worked out for me.
Yeah, of course it did. All right, who's next, bro? Who's next?
Next up, we got Kittles and Bits. That's going to be Jared Dowdell, a.k.a.
Peachy Core Bangers!
Bangers! You need to bring that back, bro. What you thinking?
Yes.
What'd you think of his team?
Listen, Jared always, is sneaky good out of nowhere. But I really feel like, he kind of dropped the ball this year. I feel like he got, some players that are on, the back half of their career. DeAndre Hopkins, who knows what George Kittle's going to do. Chris Godwin, Josh Jacobs, they bring in Kenyon Drake. Maybe it was Jared that was really messed up from the chocolate, and Biddle was aiming towards him. But I'm just not impressed with what Jared had to pick.
All I remember is Jared chanting top three, all throughout the draft. He's talking about top three all time. No, I agree with you. I mean, this one is one of those that are kind of in between for me. Kind of can't really decide whether it's up or down. He did get some good value in, Dalvin Cook falling to him in the 4th round, and D-Hop going around, and he took Kittle from me right before I was about to snag him. So he did get some decent value there, but after that got a little weird. So, I would say not the best for Jared, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, and Jared doesn't typically trade, so he's probably going to roll with this team. Through 100%. The season. And this could be his year, get that pink shirt, baby. Jared looks good in pink. Right. He looks good in pink.
Next up, we got Can You Dig It? The returning champ and
defending champ, bro.
Defending champ, and in my opinion, he's got a chance to go back to back. This guy has a stud-looking team, man.
Yes.
He started off the draft with Eckler, took his favorite Stephon Diggs, passed up on Tyreek Hill for Stephon Diggs, so we'll see how that pays off
for good
him.
reason.
Definitely
for good reason.
For good reason, because his girl said he had to or else. And
well,
so he had
Stephon Diggs also won him the league.
Yes.
So for good 100%. Reason.
For good reason. And then he's got James Robinson, who fell after, or not fell, but moved up because Etienne or whatever got injured for season. So that was a good snag at number 3. He's got Scary Terry, and then he's got Chase Edmonds and Ayuk at his in his flex. And then he stole Dak Prescott in the 7th round. So very nice value. Nobody wanted to touch him for some reason, but he's good to go week 1. He's out there, so that was a beautiful snag for him. What do you think?
It's going to be huge, man. I think that Dak Prescott pick is a make or break for McCoy. I think if Prescott rolls and, we see the old version of him last season, 6,000, trending for 6,000 yards, I think he's going to kill, bro. And I think the 7th round for Dak in all these other leagues, he's going 3rd or 4th round right after Murray and Jackson, Mahomes, Allen, and then Dak, bro. So I'm impressed, man. He even snagged Michael Thomas, who he's going to stash for the first 6 weeks.
Yes, I saw that.
And
so we'll see.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's not a repeat of last year, but even if it's not, I mean, he has enough value everywhere else where he's deep enough where he doesn't need Michael Thomas to come back. It's only going to be a plus for him, so.
For sure.
That's dope.
I'm with it.
Who we got next?
Oh, man, over here it looks like we got Jones in for Gemma.
Gemma. Okay, can you explain this name, bro? People
okay.
kudos. So, I don't get it for some reason.
All right. So just a little backstory. Okay, I got 2 players on my team with the last name Jones. I got Aaron Jones and Ronald Jones, okay? Now, Gemma, her last name is also Jones, okay? Okay, and we all
got it.
okay.
Got
There was
it.
and there was a recent mishap with Gemma Jones, and the YouTube video, and the what she caught up with.
Yeah, I
So
saw it in the chat. Yeah.
exactly. So we so I kind of collab. Me and Connor came up and said, how can I incorporate Gemma into this? So that's all, man. I mean, it's ultimately love, but it's a lot of Jones. You know what I'm saying? So
Hey, now that I got the background, I mean, great name. Great.
Yeah.
Definitely the best name, I think.
yeah.
But how you feel about your draft, bro?
Hey, listen, I learned a lot from last year, okay? And, some things that really fucked me last year were Odell Beckham Jr. and Michael Thomas, okay? And I decided to say, there's no way I'm going to take an old, busted up wide receiver again. Or two of them, to say the least. So I really honed in, bro, and I started looking at guys that were going to really get majority share of the football, okay? And guys are going to have some of the best offensive linemen blocking for them. So, boom, Aaron Jones is my, he's gonna get all the catches, but Nick Chubb has the best offensive line in football, even better than the Cowboys, bro. So I'm gonna ride him till the wheels fall off.
So you got him and you got Kareem Hunt.
Yeah, and Kareem. Well, I like Kareem Hunt in the flex, bro. He's my.
Okay.
He's
And
my
you
flex
feel
slipper.
absolutely comfortable starting both of these guys.
Both
every
of
week.
them, bro. Both of them. They're
Okay.
good for a touchdown.
Okay.
Bro. Each one of them.
Okay. I'm not hating on the picks, but it's interesting when you get more than one player from a team, and they're both the same position. So I mean, you're gonna hate me for this one, but bro, I'm sorry, but I got you kind of sort of in that lower tier, bro. I'm sorry,
Bro, explain, bro. Explain.
I mean, it's not the lowest, but maybe in that middle, kind of like where Jared's at. I mean, you got two stud running backs, you got two great receivers, and then from there it kind of gets a little soft for me. I don't know, man. I mean, you're kind of missing on the tight end a little bit. The flex to me is a little not super strong. I don't love the idea of starting 4 running backs. You'll have a decent floor, but it's in a full PPR league. I learned that you gotta kind of be a little bit more versatile. I've ran this before with 4 running backs, and it's hard to win those big games and put up those big numbers. But overall, I mean, as long as you're happy, I mean, these are some stud guys you have in these top 4. So, and your top 4 picks. So,
All right.
you're good, man. And you got
Fair enough.
Mr. Herbert in the cuff. So,
Bro, fair enough.
that's
bro.
just my opinion. You
Fair
got your
enough.
opinion. That's what we're here for.
Yeah, hell yeah. Fuck your opinion. So, now next up, we got probably the stupidest fucking name of the whole fucking league. I lock it a lot. This is just
I
terrible.
like it a lot.
I like it a lot.
I like it a lot.
No, bro.
And I do like it a lot.
Oh, here we
Rich
go.
is another one for me that was also in that top echelon as far as the drafts go, man. He killed it. He did take Kamara over like Dalvin Cook, which, surprised me. But I mean, they're pretty much right there, side by side. I just thought Dalvin Cook would go first, but
Well, you saw what happened today, right?
What's that?
Latavius Murray, they cut his ass.
Yeah, they cut Latavius Murray. Yeah, so more for him to feed. And there's nobody else there in the Saints, so I think that's pretty much what he's banking on, to ball out and get every single target, basically. And then they got Winston at the helm, so we'll see how that goes. And then he got Calvin Ridley, Allen Robinson, Amari Cooper, and Tyler Lockett back to back to back to back to back. And to me, this is the strongest 4 core receivers out of anybody who drafted. Now, where his Achilles heel is going to be is that second running back spot. He's going to run the little carousel of San Francisco running backs, and then he's got Ryan Tannehill at quarterback. So he's got his hiccups here and there, but overall, I think he had a great draft.
I mean, it's easy for you to say that he had a great draft when he has Raheem Mostert and Trey Sermon on his team and Trey Lance, and you're wearing a fucking 49er hat, bro. I mean, Tyler Lockett started off with 11 touchdowns last year in 4 or 5 games and caught 1 touchdown the rest of the year. you know. And Tyler Lockett, you know, was great for me, but he didn't finish strong. You know what I mean? Amari Cooper is going to be the second receiver in Dallas behind CeeDee Lamb. Allen Robinson is on a franchise year. You know, I love Calvin Ridley. I think that's a great pick if he can stay healthy. You know, he's typically injury prone. He has a lot of high potential, but he also has, you know, like I said, receivers on the back end, just like Jared, you know, and a carousel running back. You forgot to mention Mike Davis, you know, who had an expert or like, you know, above average year when McCaffrey went down. But let's see how we can do, you know, as the lead back in Atlanta when Todd Gurley took a shit last year. You know what I mean?
I think it's better off starting Mostert, in my opinion. But I mean, he's going to be a workhorse. I get it, but there's a reason that's good.
You're right.
But all right, cool. So what do you grade him? Up, down, left, right?
I mean, yeah, you like him. I'm gonna go ahead and agree with you. We'll keep him in the top tier, bro.
All right, let's go. Next up, we got our all-time favorite name, Scolioli Mokalicious.
All time. Scolioli.
Going back to his roots.
Yes.
Now, he's another one where he started off hot and kind of got a little, but overall, I still think he had one of the better drafts. He got a ton of value in the beginning. Started with Travis Kelce. Saquon dropped to the second round. Keenan Allen in the third. He's going to ball out. And then he decided to go Patrick Mahomes, which surprised me. I mean, in the fourth, I get it. That's great. You know, that's about where he should go, if not normally sooner. But it surprised me coming from Molk. He's normally always, his strategy is always draft quarterback late, draft quarterback at the end. He always, preaches that. So that's why it surprised me. But then right after that, he gets DeAndre Swift and Deontay Johnson, some great value. So overall, really, really like his team and his depth.
Yeah, I the injuries, you know, and where these guys are with training camp going into this week, you know, like, Saquon, is he going to be cleared? Yes, they say he's going to be cleared. Swift is hurt. You know what I mean? He's got Michael Carter, who's a rookie, Melvin Gordon, who might not be the starter. So I think, you know, he's definitely going to be hurting. He picked up Le'Veon Bell today. Lets you know that he's a little bit on the worry side. Le'Veon Bell's on the practice squad. He's not even on the real squad yet. So, Moke will always find a way. But, you know, I'm going to disagree and say he did not have the best draft.
All right. Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, we got, I don't know if I'm going to change my name or not, but Tampa Bay. That's what it is for now. Running it back with Tom Brady.
Of course you did, bro. Of course. It's such an angel pick, bro. But hey, this draft does not do you justice, okay? Even though I really like your draft, okay? I really like Zeke. I really like Tyreek Hill in the second. Huge steal. All right. I'm not a big fan of Joe Mixon, but if he can produce, bro, you can tell everybody shut the fuck up. I really like Robert Woods. You know, Adam Thielen, we'll see what he does, but he's your third receiver, so not a big deal. I love Kyle Pitts. If I didn't take Kareem Hunt, Kyle Pitts was next, bro. And then right now, bro, you just literally traded your fifth and sixth wide receiver for A.J. Brown, bro, who's a wide receiver 1 or 2. Like, you just took mad advantage of Norm today, bro. This rookie. Oh, I can't believe it, man. But overall, man, and still
he came at me with the trade. He came at me with a trade initially, called him, and we came to this conclusion. So, hey,
congratulations,
it's going to benefit both of us.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But even if so, man, you still got Chenault, Curtis Samuel, and then, you know, you got some good value in Himes and McKissick. I think you'd had a really good draft, bro, to be honest.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see where I land this year. I mean, you already know the luck is never on my side, but can't do much more than what I try to do. So we'll see how that goes.
Already making trades,
I am excited.
Already,
you know, I stay on that trade button. I'm ready.
The earliest you've ever seen a trade, bro. It's incredible.
That's what I do.
It could be. Make or break.
And so now, remember the early trade I made last year? It was in the second round, and my dumbass traded Justin Jefferson away for like Jonnu Smith and some bullshit. So we'll see. Yeah. I mean, it can pay off or not pay off to trade this early, but I feel pretty damn good about AJ.
Definitely.
All right. Next up, we got Every
Every
Day
Day
I'm
I'm
Rustling.
Rustling.
Every day. Oh, we didn't. Yeah, I'm rustling. Every day I'm rustling. Anyways, we were off
I
there.
mean,
But Big Mike, man, give me your scoop.
wow, man. I mean, it makes sense. I dig the name. You know, when I see Big Mike, I can see kind of a version of Rick Ross. You know, every day I'm hustling. So it kind of, goes together. But, this was kind of, he sticks with his Seattle players. You know, he gets Chris Carson and Russell Wilson. But, are these running backs, is Edwards-Helaire going to stay healthy? Is he going to have... I'm glad he didn't take him in the first round like last year. But, there's a lot of things that Mike does really good, and one of them is draft. And I feel like he does his homework, and I'm really impressed with this team, bro. What do you think?
That's for sure. I'd say overall, he did have a good draft overall. I think there's maybe a couple teams that I would rank a little bit higher, like maybe the returning champ and a couple other guys. But he's up there. To me, he's like middle top, if that makes any sense. I think he's solid at running back between Jonathan Taylor and Clyde Edwards-Helaire. He's got Chris Carson as his third, going to be in his flex. And he's got Cooper Kupp, who's going to go off with the Rams, the number one receiver, Devontae Adams. And then, of course, he had to go for his rookies, Devontae Smith. He also has some other people later in the rounds where he got some pretty good value out of Michael Pittman Jr., DJ Chark, Myles Gaskin. So, he's definitely got the depth to go the long distance as well. I'd say overall he had a good draft, and he's going to surprise the shit out of us again.
I agree. Definitely. Well, I mean, this next guy is the rookie of all rookies, Inner Slums Henry Wallbanger. I mean, we're going to have to get clarification on this sometime down the road. I'm not really sure where the fuck it's from.
He's changed his name 3 times. I never understood what any of them meant.
It's kind of...
what I do know.
Oh, I was going to say, bro.
It's how much shit he loves to talk, man. Go ahead.
It's funny you say, he's changed his name 3 times and we still don't understand what the fuck he's saying. It's similar to the way he drafted, because we still don't understand what the fuck he was doing when he was drafted.
Oh, man. Norm, I mean, I'm sorry, man. I got to say, I mean, I'm glad that you have a lot of confidence in your team and yourself, but this was a tough draft for you, man. I think you lost sight a little bit. Initially, you had 3 Titans. Helped you out there, buddy. Don't worry. Got your back. And then, he goes, but he did get Waller. Like, if you looked at this team and just the starting lineup, it's not the worst in the world. It might do decent, but then when you take into consideration how many tight ends he took, how many Titans he took, like, your team name should be, the Norm Titans or something along those lines, because, it was a bit rough, man. What do you think?
Remember Norm and the Titans? Yeah, it was bad, man. I mean, like, I didn't realize he took so many tight ends, so I stuck back and look at the draft board. So I enters the draft and it says you can't have more than 3 on your team. Like, what the fuck, Norm? I'd expect that from running backs and wide receivers, but not fucking tight ends, dude. And yeah, I mean, I feel like he got caught up in the best player available, but at the same time didn't realize that the best player available for, rounds 3 and 4 were fucking the same wide receivers on both ends of the bell. So, he's gonna struggle. He's kind of picking it up with that AJ Brown. We'll see with Robbie Anderson and Chase Claypool what they can do for him, but. I don't know, man. I think you should trade away Julio instead of A.J. Brown. But best of luck to you. My prediction is Norm is definitely going to finish last this year.
My prediction is going to keep talking shit no matter what. So that's all that really matters. You're having some fun. So let's go ahead and talk about the last but not least, Drake from State Farm. Was his name already, or what's up with that?
Yeah, that's Devin.
Yeah, Devin. That's what I'm saying. Did he change it this year, or is that just what it was at from the last time he drafted?
No, this is a new name, but he doesn't have
name? Oh, okay.
He doesn't have Kenyon Drake, so I don't know why he's
right.
rolling.
I was confused. Like, what? This is stuff from last time or what?
Yeah.
What you think, man?
Yeah, man. I mean, I like a lot of his players. He went running back heavy, dude. his wide receivers is his whole, like, like always. He's going to go with the homer pick, Henry Ruggs, and he loves Antonio Brown and, Cole Beasley. But, he's definitely going to rely on his running backs and his quarterback, bro.
Yep, 100%, man. I think he started off great with Antonio Gibson, Najee Harris, and then from there, I mean, it got a little. I mean, David Montgomery's great in the third, but you need. I think he did need a little bit more depth at wide receiver. And looking at this draft as a whole, I'm sorry, Devin, but I gotta rank you a little bit on the lower tier as well, man. But it's funny because at the draft itself, Mo, every time he would make a pick or two picks, Mocha's like, yeah, let's go. You killing it, man. You doing great. He was like, let me get Cole Kmet. He's like, man, I love your pick. And I'm thinking, like, Alex, are you really? I mean, are you actually excited? Or excited that he's drafting your Bears and taking them from me? He drafted David Montgomery, Cole Kmet. But we'll see, man. We'll see.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Devin's team. I like his running backs, but that's it. But man. Dude, we haven't done one of these videos in almost a year, bro.
Obviously, we're rusty, dude.
I can tell we're rusty. But don't worry, man, because, listen, this is just a little taste of what's going to come, man. We're going to bring it back to you for the predictions for week number 1. Stay tuned, you fucking scumbags. Welcome back.
Welcome back, you fucking
scumbags.
scumbags.
Let's go. This is the preview for week number 1. We got predictions. We know you guys have been slobbering, itching, just biting your nails, anxiously waiting for this shit. Well, guess what? It's here, Angel. You ready, bro? You ready?
It's finally here, baby. Let's go. I can't wait to hear these predictions. And we got quite the bold prediction for the upset. So can't wait to talk about that.
Ooh.
Let's go.
Let's go. All right.
Who we got first?
Week 1, matchup number 1. We got myself, Jones and Fajema, against Cobra Kyler, bro. And guess what? It's going to be fireworks on Thursday night. We got 2 stud receivers on my squad, and Mike Evans and CeeDee Lamb going up against Biddle, who doesn't have any players on Thursday night.
Look, man, I mean, I got to stick to my predictions and my draft choice because that's all we have to go based off of right now. I got Cobra Kyler winning this one, man. Sorry,
all right.
buddy.
Yeah, all right. Well, I'm not going to pick against my team, so I'm going to kill Biddle, bro. I'm going to kill Biddle and prove you wrong. All right, next up, bro, we got the Game of the Week. We got I like it a lot against Everyday.
Everyday I'm wrestling.
Wrestling. We got Battle of the Big Guys, bro. Man, this
Gotta
should be
kick it off with the big guys.
This should be a firework matchup, bro. Tell me your thoughts.
Man, it's going to be explosive right from the get-go, man. I think I like it a lot, has a slight advantage, but you never know what to expect out of Mike and his players, man. He's got Devontae Smith in the lineup right now. That's going to be kind of the surprise of what's going to happen. Is he going to pop off? Is he not going to pop off? And then on the other end, you got, like it a lot. His lineup is already locked and loaded. As of right now, he's going Raheem Mostert against the Lions instead of Mike Davis. I like that. So I got to get the slight edge. I like it a lot, but it's going to be explosive and a great game. Plus, Big Mike likes when we pick against him because he says it gives him good luck.
Yeah, well, that's you, my friend. I'm going with Big Mike, okay? I think Russell Wilson does great in the Dome, bro. Indianapolis does, they don't know what they're doing right now with Carson Wentz, so the defense is going to be playing a lot, man. Jonathan Taylor has a great line. Bro, I think his team is primed for a win, and I'm excited. That Seattle-Indy game is really going to hinder on it. So we'll see what happens,
let's
man.
hit it, man.
I'm going with Mike, man, on this one. All right. Next up, we got your boy Tampa Bay against Scolioli Mocalicious, bro. You must be nervous.
It's the mini game of the week.
Yeah, you must be nervous going up against Mocalicious, bro. Let me tell you.
No, I feel pretty good because right now, he usually does bad at the beginning of the season. So, luck is on my side right now, baby. Let him get those waivers. Just give me the win.
Yeah, luck is on your side because that fucking trade that Norm did. Oh my God, Norm, you idiot. But,
Watch AJ have both of his knees go out.
yeah, this game you should definitely beat Monk. You got a lot of great matchups, and again, me and you, bro, we got some fireworks to Wednesday night or Thursday night, should I say? So it's gonna be exciting,
sir.
bro. And I gotta lean Tampa Bay. Sorry, Monk, but we better hope Barkley comes to play, bro.
Hey, Barkley and Swift are supposed to be back week 1, so let's see.
We'll see. All right,
who's up next?
Next up, we got Kittles and Bits versus...
Which is also... Oh, never mind. Go ahead. Kittles and Bits?
Kittles and Bits versus Inner Slums of Henry Wallbanger. Man, we still got to figure this shit out. But
ISHW, for short.
Yeah, in Sahebu. I don't know, man.
Okay, what I was about to say, the reason I stuttered over my words in the beginning of this matchup is we wanted to go this for the upset, but man, we just don't see it in the cards. We think Kittles and Bits...
he's really going to roll over. I mean, even as bad as Jared's team is...
Got you outmatched.
Norm's team is still worse than yours, bro. And, look for Norm, to really get it, get shit on this week and really look at, with the aggressiveness that he did before the season started. I won't be surprised if Norm makes 1,000 trades this season, bro, to be honest with you.
Hey, got to do what you got to do. All right, so we're going Kittles and Bits on this one. Looks like we're in agreement here.
Oh, yeah, not even close.
All
right. So,
good luck, Norm.
You know what that means. The last but not least leaves the upset
of the week,
bro. The defending champ goes down. Week 1 to Drake from State Farm. Are you kidding me right now, bro?
That is.
Are you kidding me? He doesn't even have a Drake on his team, bro. And you're gonna get beat by him.
But I mean, we're a little bit out of our minds on this one, but. I mean, this was the best option we had. I know what I just said about your draft, Connor, and we're not trying to give you any bad juju, but we really think Devin has a chance to beat you this week. He's got, his stud running backs and Josh Allen in the lineup. He's got Debo and 49ers going up against Detroit. Should be a cake matchup, and a lot of points coming their way. And you got a lot of red Qs on your side, so who knows if that's going to clear up or not. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, man, you took the words right out of my mouth. You got a lot of red Qs. I mean, Noah Fant might not go. Brendan Ayuk is always kind of like, right on the cusp. And then he's got Deebo Samuel, who's, healthy for once, 100%. And, I think Jimmy G really likes Deebo Samuel, especially his run after the catch. So it's going to be a great game. And I really like, I want to see what Devin brings to the table with these running backs and his quarterback, bro.
Yes, sir. All right, so we'll keep it short and sweet for you guys since we took so damn long on the draft recap.
The first video is always super long. Okay, we're gonna get better. Rough. We're gonna get better. Okay, but we know you guys have been.
That went down draft night, man. So much
it was
to
great.
Talk about. So much we didn't even talk about. The shirts,
not to unpack.
The drinks. Moving, man, there was so much going on.
Yeah, I mean, we did the best we could. But listen, week 1 is here. I'm so fucking excited. I cannot wait to whoop Biddle's ass, and I cannot wait for this season to start and, really, really get back to what we love, man, and especially talking so much shit to all you scumbags, bro.
That's right. No need to wait. This Thursday, baby. By the time you guys are watching this, it probably already is Thursday or the day before. So let's go. And I got a new intro coming probably by next week. So look forward to that.
Stay tuned, bro. All right, you fucking scumbags. We'll see you next week, bro. Good luck to everybody. Peace.